Hey guys, this is Jenny, and this is our Reiki Restorative class for the second week of September. And today we're going to be doing another guided meditation. We've kind of been doing these almost bi-weekly, and I kind of like that different experience with these restorative classes where we pick our favorite restorative posture and just allow ourselves to sink super deep into it, into that meditative space, and give ourselves permission to do some extra soul work while we're on our mats. And what I've been really working on lately myself is releasing all of my limitations, releasing all of the things that hold me back, that keep me from really expressing and experiencing the fullness of life and being in that sense of freedom and just really, really living every single day as close to that divine expression of my being as I possibly can. You know, removing all of those self-imposed limitations that I've created, my own anger, my own rage, my own frustration, my own limiting thoughts, my own stuff that I have generated within my own being that has kept me from the fullness of my experience. And today, that's what I want you guys to be able to work on as well. So in our restorative class, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going through this meditation to release all of that stuff that has been burdening us and holding us down, and that potentially we've had a hard time letting go of, these cyclical patterns and old stories and things that it's time for them to go, but we just haven't been able to let release for whatever reason. We're allowing ourselves to stay locked in that pattern, hyper focused on those things that are only keeping us limited. So I want us to go ahead and just start by easing into our body and easing into our breath before we find that first restorative posture today. So let's go ahead and come into that easy seated pose. We're going to take the left hand onto the heart, the right hand onto the belly, and we're going to do a pyramid breath today. And we're just going to inhale to the comfortable count of either like 3, 4, 5, whatever it is that's that natural inhalation for you. Suspend it for the same length of time, and then we're going to exhale for that same length of time. So if a natural breath for you looks like 3 or 4 seconds, pause, suspend, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, suspend, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Whatever that natural pattern of breath is for you, we're going to utilize that in that pyramid fashion. Keep those elbows tight towards the rib cage, gently squeezing yourself, cradling yourself in your own arms, and engaging in that beautiful breath with that long spine, lengthening through the crown of the head, tucking the chin ever so slightly back and down as you continue to breathe. Couple more cyclic rounds of this breath. Release those hands down onto those knees, but keep the eyes closed. And just breathe at a natural pace in and out. Take note of your own energy, what's happening inside of your own being. How does it feel? Gently, gently opening up those eyes whenever you're ready. And there's a technique that you can use anytime if you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed out. If you're feeling like you're having a hard time letting go and you're obsessing over those things that are not for your highest and greatest good, you can take your hands and you can either do one at a time, or you can do both at the same time, where you take your fingers, like just squeeze yourself with those arms, hands gently resting on opposite shoulders. And then you just gently drag the fingertips down and just continue to caress your arms. You can do it one at a time, left arm first. And just help your body to relax and to reground and come back to that safe space inside. And just continue to caress those arms for a moment. Gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. Release the hands back on top of the knees. We're going to finish up with a little bit of tapping before we come into that restorative posture, just to really ground into our bodies, to really work on releasing any of those energies that are not serving us today, releasing any of those limitations that are keeping us from that full expression of freedom. So go ahead and take the hands first to the top of the head. Just gently tapping those fingers all over the top of the head. Down the neck, the back of the neck, and the shoulders, forehead, and cheeks, chin and jaw, down into the chest and the heart. Stay as long as you need to in each of those areas. If one area really feels good, like you know you need a little bit more, spend a little bit more time in those areas. Don't rush. Now place the left hand over the heart space, the right hand on top of that. Keep the eyes closed. And again, feel into your energetic tone. How's it shifted? How's it changed? What's going on inside? Not judging, not forming an opinion, just witnessing and experiencing, allowing and accepting. And gently releasing those hands down onto those knees whenever you're ready. Take a few more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently, gently, gently open those eyes whenever you're ready. And make sure you have whatever you need for that really awesome supported posture that you just love and want to create for yourself today for this guided meditation. Or you can even come into your final Shavasana posture. If you haven't taken any restorative postures, maybe you're just watching this the first time, you can come into that final Shavasana pose totally laid out on the ground, relaxed on your back. You can take any bolsters or pillows or props or blankets and fold them up and put them under your knees or under your arms. Just cradle yourself in those props in whatever way makes you feel the most comfortable, the most safe, the most nurtured. So go ahead and draw yourself into position. Make sure you have some water or tea or whatever it is that you need. And then whenever you're ready, close the eyes and come back to the body, back to the breath. And just remember, this is your time. A time for total relaxation and inner stillness. Take a moment to make sure that you're warm enough, that you're comfortable. That every part of the body is relaxed as you close the eyes. Now take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And then slowly exhale. Allowing any tension to melt away as you gradually relax more and more deeply with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it. And then exhale. Empty your lungs completely with your out breath. Take a third deep breath in. Take your time. Hold it for a moment. And then let it go. Already you're beginning to drift into a state of deep relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently as you bring your awareness to the top of your head. Sense or imagine a feeling of relaxation beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Let the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. Allow your eyes, muscles to release. Let your cheeks and jaw soften. And let go of all tension. Now let this peaceful feeling flow down into your neck, loosening every muscle and fiber. With each breath you take, this relaxing feeling becomes deeper and warmer, working its way deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing them, releasing them. This peaceful feeling flows down from your shoulders and into your arms, loosening the muscles in your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, relaxing and soothing all the way to the tips of your fingers. As your body relaxes, your mind relaxes, and your thoughts become lighter. You are slipping further and further into a dreamlike state of stillness and relaxation. Now bring your awareness to your chest and your stomach. Feel how this area of your body gently rises and falls as you breathe. The peaceful sensation flows throughout this area of your body, soothing every muscle and relaxing every organ. Turn your attention to your upper back and feel this relaxing sensation flow all the way down your spine. As it gradually works its way down your body, feel every muscle in your back relax and unwind. Feel that your entire upper body has become loose, limp, and relaxed. Now feel your hips relax as the peaceful feeling starts to work its way through your lower body. Relax your buttocks, the backs of your thighs, the front of your thighs. Feel all these large, strong muscle groups becoming looser and more relaxed with each passing moment. Soothing feelings of relaxation flow down through your knees and into your calves, your ankles, and feet. Allow your entire body to relax completely and allow any remaining tension from anywhere in your body to flow out like water through the tips of your toes. You are comfortable, peaceful, relaxed. Now it's time to leave the external world behind and go on an inner journey. A journey to a place of deep inner stillness. Picture yourself walking down a busy city street full of shops and businesses. You can see crowds of people hurrying from one place to another. Cars and buses line the roads, crawling through the city, bumper to bumper. Up ahead, next to the sidewalk, you notice a narrow doorway between two buildings. A small opening that looks like a cozy retreat from the hustle and bustle of the world around you. You walk towards the doorway, slipping easily through the crowds. You arrive at the doorway and you step inside the narrow entrance. The entrance is dimly lit. It is warm and inviting, sheltering you from the outside world. You take a few steps deeper inside the entrance and arrive at the top of a flight of 10 stairs. You slowly make your way down the steps, and as you do, the sound of the city begins to fade away. With each step you take, you feel yourself moving away from the noise of the world and down into a place of deep quiet. As you gradually descend the 10 steps, you sink deeper and deeper into a state of peaceful relaxation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have reached the bottom of the staircase. You are feeling calm and deeply relaxed. You can barely hear the sound of the street above you now. It seems so far away. Before you is a tall wooden door with no handle with which to open it. As you study the door more closely, you notice that the word release has been carved into its surface. Contemplate this word. Feel the essence of it. Slowly, you begin to feel a sensation of opening, of letting go, of releasing, and the door unlocks. Its old hinges creaking as it slowly opens to reveal a small, round room. This room is a library. It is filled with bookshelves and it has a tall dome ceiling. You step inside the room and slowly the door closes behind you. This room is a private place, secluded and inviting. It is very, very quiet, and you feel content and secure in this place. In the center of the room sits a wooden desk And on the desk lies a large, old, dust-covered book. You pick up the book and feel the weight of it in your hands. You feel a sense of wonder as you behold this grand old book. It has rested in this place for a long time, waiting for you since long before you were born. You open the cover and you notice that all of the pages are blank. This is a book of freedom. It has the power to free you from anything in your life that might be bothering you or weighing you down. And now it is time for you to write in the book. Take a moment to think about anything that is troubling you in your life. Bring to mind any situation that seems to be blocking you, any forthcoming event that frightens you, any person that you're in conflict with, any negative feelings that you're holding on to. Write about anything at all that you feel is holding you back or is burdening you. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply feel or imagine your thoughts and feelings being imprinted into this book. Take your time. Allow images to form in your mind. And allow your feelings to flow. Let them flow out onto the pages of the book. Sense that the pages are filling up with all of your worldly concerns, the book easily absorbing them all. As the pages fill with words and pictures, you begin to feel lighter and more positive. You've been heard. You've been understood. You feel reassured and relieved. When you are ready, close the book. Now the doomed roof above you begins to open slowly but surely. It opens completely, revealing the clear blue sky above. As you stand observing the sky above, you gently raise your forearms and hands with your palms facing away from you. And as you do, your body begins to float and your feet lift off the floor. A wave of exhilaration flows through you as you realize that you have the freedom to fly anywhere you choose. As you raise your hands, you float higher. When you lower them, you gently descend. With effortless ease, you begin to float towards the open roof above you, gliding up and out of the room slowly into the sky. You feel a wondrous sense of freedom as you fly higher and higher into the sky. You can see the entire city below you as it gradually becomes smaller and smaller. You are leaving the world behind, floating high up into the heavens. Higher and higher you fly, passing beyond the clouds, feeling even more joyful, even more free. Imagine flying right out into the cosmos, leaving all of your concerns far behind you. With your arms raised, you ascend higher and higher, traveling beyond the skies and out into space. You turn to look back on the earth. It is a small blue sphere floating in a vast emptiness. Take a moment to simply drift through space, admiring the beauty of the stars and the planets far below. You are weightless, serene, at peace. This floating sensation is profoundly relaxing, and you slip even deeper into a state of complete stillness, feeling as though you're a million miles from anyone or anything, and yet you feel connected to the entire universe. You feel vast, weightless, timeless. From deep within the silent space inside of you, a voice can be heard. Its loving words echo in your mind. I am without beginning or end. I am eternal. I am free to experience life in any way I choose. My consciousness is not bound by time or space. Like the universe itself, I am limitless. I am a part of a vast, unified wholeness. I am free from all concerns about the past, and I am free from all concerns about the future. I do not strive to attain the things that I desire. I simply allow them to flow to me. I release my grip on life. I am calm in the knowledge that all of my needs are taken care of. I am open to all of life's experiences. As the moments of my life come and go, I am at peace. If problems arise, I do not resist them. I observe them with a calm, open mind, for I know that they will be resolved. I have all of the time in the world. In the quiet spaces between my thoughts, inspiration comes to me. All becomes clear. My life transforms in magical and unexpected ways. Obstacles that once seemed impassable now seem insignificant. I rise effortlessly above all challenges to a place of serenity and knowing. My path forward is becoming clearer and clearer. Every day, in every way, My life becomes more and more harmonious. I trust in the natural flow of life. I yearn for nothing. I gratefully receive all that comes my way. My consciousness is not bound by time or space. Like the universe itself, I am limitless. I am part of a vast, unified wholeness. Now it is time to return home, to return to your life on earth. Take one last look around you at the infinite, glorious expanse of space. Know that you can return here at any time you choose. Any time you seek clarity, and any time you wish to free yourself from your worldly life. Simply raise your open palms to the world and imagine floating upwards. You'll be instantly transported to this infinite space of peace and clarity. You gently lower your hands and slowly begin to drift back down towards the earth. Gradually, the planet grows larger and larger. You pass into the upper atmosphere, and then through wisps of cloud, you gracefully guide yourself back towards the city. Then the open roof of the library comes into view, and you steer yourself towards it. You glide down into the library, and as your feet come to rest on the floor, the roof above you begins to slowly close all by itself. You look up and watch as the opening narrows and then closes completely. You feel relaxed and refreshed. You feel lighter and so much stronger than when you first arrived. The large old book still rests on the desk where you left it. You pick it up and open it, and you notice that all of the pages are empty once again. During your journey into space, it has been cleansed. Only pure white paper remains. You close the book and make your way back towards the door. The door swings open for you and you step out of the library. You see the 10 steps that lead back up to the city, and you make your way back up the steps. You feel yourself becoming more and more alert, more and more refreshed. 10, 9, slowly waking. 8, 7, 6, more and more alert. 5, 4, 3. You're nearly back now. 2, 1. You now stand in the open doorway looking out onto a quiet city street. You are feeling clear and calm and at peace with the world. You notice that all of the traffic has disappeared. That all of the pedestrians have disappeared. And as you step out of the doorway, you can see that all of the streets are quiet and empty. You can stroll freely and confidently to any place you choose. And you feel wonderful. You're ready to return to the full waking state and to take this sense of newfound freedom with you into your daily life. Becoming aware of your physical body and the room in which you sit. Wiggle the toes and the fingers. Wrapping the hands around the wrists or the feet around the ankles. Take those gentle stretches, cat stretches, full body stretches. Then whenever you're ready, roll over onto the right side in the fetal position. Taking your time with gentle ease whenever you're ready, pressing into the palm of the left hand and drawing yourself upright into a comfortable seated position so that we can finish our practice today with 3 long Sat Nams. Sat Nam, I am truth. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. Take those hands into prayer pose. Tuck the thumbs into the breastbone. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today for practice. I hope you guys have a great week. I've got this cutest little yellow spider that just does not want to leave me alone. I'm trying to let her down gently. You guys have an awesome week. Forgive my distraction there. Good Lordy, she's still attached to me. I just don't want to hurt her. You guys have an awesome week, and I will look forward to seeing y'all next time. So until then, bye.